Nearly 2 decades after the murder of a Mayport man, his accused killer could be brought back to U.S. soil to finally face trial. Philip Harkins has been in jail in the U.K. for a separate crime for 14 years now. Today, the European Court of Human Rights ruled that a sentence of life without parole would not infringe on Harkins' human rights and that he should be tried for the murder of Joshua Hayes here in the U.S. That is according to the BBC. First Coast News reporter Juliette Dreyer is live tonight in Mayport with reaction from the victim's family. And Juliette, they have been waiting a very long time for this.
Absolutely, Heather. Joshua Hayes' mother told me these past 14 years, that's the length of this extradition battle, have been a roller coaster. And despite this morning's ruling, she still worries that her son's accused killer will not be brought back to the United States. Still, this is the most hope she's had in the 18 years since her son was killed right here at the Oak Harbor boat ramp.
We've been fighting this battle for 18 years and 14 years of him over there.
It's been a long road for Patricia Gallagher.
Just to get him back, I mean, we need justice. We need a closure.
Closure for her son, Joshua Hayes, seen in this photo provided by the family. Now 38-year-old Philip Harkins was arrested and indicted for her son's murder. But these court records show he was released on his own recognizance and then stopped showing up for court dates. He surfaced in 2003 in Scotland following his arrest in connection to a deadly car crash, according to the BBC. Extradition proceedings for Hayes' murder had been ongoing ever since.
It's a blessing that it came back against him, because we were all really scared.
Gallagher says the family woke up at 4 this morning to await the court's decision.
It's like sitting on pins and needles. You just didn't know what you were fixing to hear.
The ruling is a step toward bringing Harkins back to Florida to face charges, but Gallagher says she won't be relieved until he's back on U.S. soil. Until then, she vows to keep fighting.
It wasn't an option that I was going to give up.
The state attorney's office tells us Harkins faces a mandatory sentence of life in prison without parole if convicted of that first-degree murder charge. He was also indicted for robbery with a firearm, and that charge alone carries a maximum sentence of life in prison. Tonight at 6, we have Gallagher's message to her slain son. Reporting live in Mayport, Juliette Dreyer, First Coast News.
Juliette, thank you. This next story, a boy from Jacksonville